Hello, welcome to Web of Stories. My name is Melinda. Today I'm filming this. It is the 27th of December. I'm going to put this up on the 28th of December. I'm just timestamping this because before I get to the meat of this video, I just wanted to say we have had company, so I have not been on booktube. I haven't been watching videos. I haven't been replying to comments just because we've had house guests. So I am slowly going through those and trying to catch up with everything. Just give me a little more time. But we are post-Christmas now. And in our family, we do Jólabókaflóðið, which I'm sure if you're watching booktube, you know what it is, but it's the Icelandic tradition of giving each other's books on Christmas Eve and then like drinking hot chocolate. We go so far as like, I give people books. That's like how it goes. So I wanted to share with you what I got everyone. I'm not going to include what I received, kind of for two reasons. One is I'm going to include it in my month-end book haul. Secondly, Jolabókaflóðið, there was a hiccup with it this year. So for several years, I have been part of a Jolabókaflóðið gift exchange. I don't even remember how I found out about this. So it's a bunch of really unrelated people, and you know, we run it through Elfster and everything, and it's great. You know, you get books and you give a little treat with it, and you write a little card, and it's very personal like that. At least it has been in the past for me. And I really don't want to sound ungrateful for it. I just want to explain why there was a hiccup. So, you know, I did mine. I should tell you what I got for my person. I'm not going to tell you who my person was, but you do put a wish list on Elfster. And she had, I don't know, maybe a dozen books on there. She had Ordinary Grace by William Kent Krueger. And if you know this channel, you know I'm a William Kent Krueger stan. So she got that. And I got her Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, as well as some treats. And I sent those off. So just so you know. But the person who got my name, I don't know if they're new to it or what, but they sent my stuff directly from Amazon, and they didn't note anywhere on the address that it was Jolabókaflóðið. And if you are like me, and probably, and you might be, unless you are someone who's really good and doesn't use Amazon at all. But at this time of year, you get a lot of Amazon boxes. So I got a bunch of boxes, and I was opening them because they were gifts for people. And I opened a box that was addressed to me, and there was my Jolabókaflóðið gift. And this was like December, I don't know, 18th or something. And I was heartbroken because like then I didn't have anything to open on Jolabókaflóðið. I just want to say why I am not, many reasons why I'm not including what I received. But I think I did pretty well on giving books. So in addition to the person in the gift exchange, I gave books to my husband, my kids, my father-in-law, and my brother-in-law. My father-in-law and brother-in-law were visiting. So I do not have a physical copy of what I gave my father-in-law, but I, as I said, William Kent Krueger stan, I gave him Iron Lake, which is the first of the Cork O'Connor books. He read it while he was here. He seemed to really enjoy it. So I think that was a hit. So now I have like 18, soon to be 19 more books to give him in the future. That's the benefit of getting a series, right? You just keep giving the next book in the series. So, yes. So he got Iron Lake by William Kent Krueger. And then my brother-in-law, I gave him something that we also have. So I have a hard copy of it, even though his book went up with him. And that, of course, is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I don't think he started it yet because my kids had kept him pretty occupied playing games. But I gave this to my husband last year, I think. And I think it was last year I gave it to him, or the year before. And he read it in one day. This is not a small book, and he loved it. I've loved this book too. I read it beforehand. So this is always a really good one. If you don't know what to get someone, Project Hail Mary. Because even if they aren't a science fiction person, they'll like it. So next was my son. And my son's not a huge reader. So part of his Christmas gift that he got was a Kindle Fire with some Bluetooth headphones so that he can listen to audiobooks, because he is an audiobook person. But I did get my kids and my husband each got 2 books. So the 2 books my husband got was, the 2 books my son got. The first one was, again, another first book in a series, because hopefully, but it's Loki's Wolves by Kale Armstrong and Melissa Marr. He likes Loki. And I know this is not like Marvel Loki, but it's still Loki. So maybe this will spur his attention. But also it's kind of, he's really into D&D. So this is kind of sort of like that. But speaking of D&D, I also got him, and this is the book he actually did open. So You Want to Be a Game Master, because he wants to be a game master for D&D. And this is a pretty, I don't know, I saw this book when I was looking on bookshop.org, and it didn't look as intense, or I shouldn't say intense, as complete as this, or apparently there's just more to do with being a game master than I realized, but he was very excited to get this one, and he has already opened it a bit, so. And then for my daughter, so my daughter was actually pretty easy. So she put a book on her wish list last year that I don't remember her putting this book on the wish list or her telling me several times, as she claimed, that she really, really wanted it, and then was very, very disappointed when she didn't get it last year. So she got it this year. I don't remember any of that. But it's Unfamiliar by Haley Newsome. It's a graphic novel, I guess, about a witch. I don't know. This was exactly what she asked for, so she got it. And then she also really likes manga. And Leandra, the TBR0, did a video not too long ago where she read a number of manga. And she read one that I knew my daughter would like. So I picked it up. And that is Cat Gamer. This is volume 1. She loves cats. I did preview this because I did once make the mistake of not previewing manga that I got her. And she's like, this is not appropriate. This is appropriate. But it has a cat on it. It's manga. I'm sure she'll like it. Oh, manga. It's manga. My kids are going to see this video and they're going to get on my case. This is manga. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. And so my husband is always a tough one because he doesn't read. He says that he reads all day at work because he's on a screen. Which, I mean, I would understand that if then his relaxation wasn't to go watch another screen and play video games. So like his thing, like, I just don't want to read because I've been reading all day. But you've also been on a screen all day? So, anyway, that's the thing. But I did go, and I actually wrote into the Book Riot podcast, their recommendation show, to get a recommendation for him. So if you listen to that, you will recognize these books, and then you will realize that it's him. I also said in there that the only book I've gotten him that he really likes is Project Hail Mary. So that's it. But so I got him 2. One is sort of a booktube favorite, and that is I Contain Multitudes, The Microbes Within Us, and The Grand Review of Life by Yong. I thought he might really like this. Of course, he's a little hypochondriac. He's a little bit of a hypochondriac. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm sure that he's going to like read this and think there's like all sorts of things growing in his gut, which there are, but they're supposed to be. But I got him this, so hopefully he will read this. And then this next one I think is actually more promising for him. I may end up reading this one eventually. Probably won't read the next one, but I think he'll like the next one a little bit better. And that is The Perfectionists, How Precision Engineers Created the Modern World by Simon Winchester. My husband is an engineer, so I think that he will, when he reads this, will actually really like this one. Lots of times, what he does sometimes is I think he holds on to the books until we go to Arizona, and then he'll take it to Arizona, and sometimes he'll read it, and sometimes he will just like take it back from Arizona. So we'll see, but that's what I got him. So that's what I did, giving people books for Jolabókaflóðið. As I said, I did receive Jolabókaflóðið books through the exchange, just not on Christmas Eve. And I did get books from my husband for Christmas as well. All that is going to be in my December book haul video, which will be in early January. So, but I'll just say that I am very happy with the books that my husband got me because he took booktube into account and what I'm doing on booktube. Let's just leave it at that. It's a little teaser to tune back in when I get that video up. So thank you very much. Do you guys do Jolabókaflóðið? I'd love to hear what you got others or if you received it, and I'd love to hear what your Christmas book hauls are. I'm starting to see Christmas book haul videos pop up, which I will get to eventually because I currently have 53 videos to watch on my queue. So I'm getting there slowly, guys, slowly, very slowly. Anyway, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, feel free to join my Discord, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.